Oh, hello, my darlings. I'm so excited to talk to you today about one of the most powerful and ancient forms of spiritual practice, meditation. So wherever you are, get yourself comfortable. Take a deep, relaxing breath with me, in and out, because we are going to talk about the top 4 meditation practices that you can do on your own and help you determine which one is right for you and your personal growth. As you relax your breath, yes, consider this. The original purpose of meditation is to bring our minds into a state of present moment awareness, to bring us into the now. The source of much of our stresses, anxiety, and unhappiness is habitually summoned into our minds through revisiting old hurts from our past and worrying about what may next happen in the future. Whether you're dwelling in the past or in the future, we are disconnected with ourselves. We are out of the present moment. When we ground ourselves in the present moment, we allow our minds to release the burden of thought surrounding the things we cannot change from our past and about the things that we can't control and haven't happened yet, or may never happen in the future. These past and future thoughts are like a playground for our inner critic to beat ourselves up day in and day out. Dwelling in the past or future conjures within us a sense of powerlessness because we only really have control of what we do in the present moment. Of course, it will cause us stress to dwell on things we can't control. And of course, we all know we can't control our past or our future. So what can we control? We can control being okay with not trying to control the things we can't. But through meditation, you can take your power back. You can reclaim your inner peace and silence that pesky inner critic by becoming more and more skilled at bringing yourself back into the present moment throughout your busy day, during any stressful moment, or just whenever you need to fill yourself up with positive energy. Contrary to what many believe, meditation isn't about vacuuming your mind free of all thought and sitting in total, unaberrated silence. Not at all. It's about being present for whatever is happening in the here and the now. But there's so many different kinds of meditation, and not all of them are going to fit into your unique personality and specific needs perfectly. So how do you know which one is right for your personal growth? Well, right now, I'm going to give you a brief introduction to 5 different ways to meditate. Each of them concentrate on providing you with different types of benefits, and depending what you need most, you'll be able to determine which ones you want to try first. Before we begin, there are a few things to remember whenever you practice any of these meditations. First, you'll need to set aside some time and space where you can be comfortable without being disturbed. It doesn't need to be for long. Even 5 minutes can be enough to get results. And 2, while you're practicing, observe the present moment just as it is. Meditation is not about attempting to remove the mind of all thought or achieving a state of perfect calm. The aim is to pay attention to the present moment without judgment. 3, when you notice judgments arise, just observe them and allow them to pass. Think of them like clouds and let them just roll on by. 4, and whenever you notice your mind has wandered away, simply guide it back gently to your breath without judgment. Part of meditation is the practice of returning to the present moment again and again. First, we're going to talk about mindfulness meditation. Mindfulness is another term for being fully present. The goal of mindfulness meditation is to suspend all judgment of ourselves, silence that inner critic, and instead explore our sensations, thoughts, and emotions from a purely observational standpoint. Okay, so here's how to do it. First, sit comfortably in a spot that gives you stability. Okay, if you're on the floor, cross your legs in front of you. If you're on a chair, rest the bottoms of both your feet on the floor. Sit up straight, but don't stiffen. Allow your spine to be soft, neutral, alignment. Rest your hands on your legs wherever it feels natural, and you can have your palms facing either up or down. Drop your chin a little and allow your gaze to soften gently inward or downward. You can close your eyes or leave them open. It's up to you. Now, bring your attention to the rise and the fall of your breath. Notice the air moving through your mouth or nose. Listen closely to the sound of the air entering and leaving your chest. And from here, you just sit in non-judgmental observance of every thought and sensation that arises. And anytime your mind wanders away from the breath, simply notice and gently guide your attention back. When you are ready, take your time. When you do this on your own, give yourself the gift of 5 or 10 minutes before you lift your gaze and take a moment to notice how your mind and your body feel. Okay? Mindfulness meditation is one of the most accessible and widely practiced forms of meditation because the breath acts as a guide. The purpose is to gain self-understanding. So if what you need is to feel more grounded in your body and to gain insight into your own thought process, mindfulness meditation is a great option for you. The second form of meditation is great for those who don't like to sit still for so long, walking meditation. Walking is something most of us do every day without thinking much about it. So the moment we walk out the door, our mind is usually free to go wandering, dwelling, planning, worrying. Walking meditation is a way to get our minds to walk along with us and allow us to experience a relaxed focus rather than being stressfully tethered only to the thoughts swirling around inside of our busy mind. Here's how to do it. Find a location that allows you to walk back and forth for 10 to 15 paces. Choose somewhere peaceful where you won't be disturbed. You can be indoors or outdoors in nature, depending on what works for you at the moment. So you just walk 10 to 15 steps in one direction and then pause to take a few deep breaths, then turn and walk back in the opposite direction 10 to 15 steps. Take a few deep breaths and repeat for at least 10 minutes. Focus your attention on the sensations of the breath, the movement of your feet and your legs, and the feeling of making contact with the ground. Any sights or sounds that surround you, don't think of them as distractions. Instead, allow your senses to drink them in without judgment. So with walking meditation, you're just really letting your mind live in your body and focusing on the sensations of walking. You can walk at any speed. The most important thing is that it feels natural. So choose your own space. Walking meditation is great for bringing the mind and the body into sync. And if you don't like to sit for long periods of time, a walking meditation can be a great alternative to most other forms of meditation, and it still trains the mind to be in the present. The third form of meditation I want to introduce you to is humming meditation. Now, humming meditation is great for those of you who have a hard time focusing on your breath. When you are humming, the sound you are making really helps with occupying that thinking mind so that you can really just let yourself be in the present moment. Many people find it easier to focus on the sound than on the breath. Okay, and here's how you do it. Get into your chosen meditation position, either on the floor or in a chair. Sit with the spine upright in a neutral alignment and close your eyes. Using your index finger, gently cover your ear canals, or you can use a noise-canceling headphones or earplugs if you prefer. Then you just gently hum to yourself on the exhale, like pausing whenever you need to inhale. Or you can even hum a tune that you know, or your favorite song to yourself. Humming meditation has the added magical benefit of activating the vagus nerve, which starts in your brain and connects to your vocal cords. Activating the vagus nerve releases feel-good hormones that tell your mind and body that you are safe and all is well. kind of the opposite message the inner critic likes to send you. Pretty powerful to know that something as socially acceptable to do anytime, anywhere, humming silences the inner critic, right? Anyone who hears you humming along will assume you're happy and pick up those good vibes from you and increase yours along the way. This is my favorite thing about humming meditation. You can do it in front of someone who is stressing you out, and it's likely they will walk about humming too, and perhaps lower their stress as well. Talk about putting good into the world, your immediate world. Now, the fourth meditation on our list, I think, is very special because it can help us heal our hearts with a growing sense of understanding for ourselves and others. It's called loving kindness meditation or metta meditation. Metta is a Pali word that means kindness and goodwill towards others. The benefits of loving kindness meditation include boosting our ability to empathize with others and the activation of positive emotions. The goal is to generate a more loving attitude towards yourself and your ability to accomplish your goals. And here's how to do it. Sit down in a meditative position, either on the floor or in a chair. Close your eyes and begin to generate in your mind and heart feelings of gratitude towards yourself. Next, think of a close friend and send them your love and gratitude. Now, think of a neutral person, someone you don't know that well, but you sense could use some love and kindness sent their way. And finally, and this is where the magic happens, think of a difficult person in your life. Focus not on why they're difficult, but on simply sending them your love and kindness as a gesture of goodwill towards all of humanity. Breathe in. It can be a little difficult sometimes. Loving kindness meditation is great for those who struggle with self-acceptance. And it's also very useful for those who live or work with people that have difficult personalities. For instance, if you have a job that requires you deal with a lot of different types of people on a regular basis, this form of meditation may be very good for you. Now, I know I said I was just going to tell you about 4 kinds of meditation that you can do yourself. And we've done that. We now know about mindfulness meditation, walking meditation, humming meditation, and metta meditation. But I want to mention one more as a bonus, but it's a little different because it works best when someone else guides you through it. Shamanic journey meditation. Shamanic meditation is my favorite because it takes you on a journey inward where you can get really close to spirit and even receive messages from your spiritual guides. To me, it's the most magical form of meditation and a wonderful way to locate that realm of peace, belonging that exists within each of us. Shamanic journey meditation is best done to the rhythmic beat of a drum. And if you want to try it with me, I've created an episode just for you where I use my beautiful drum to guide you along. And I think you'll really love the results. Guided meditation is especially helpful if you are newer to meditation. So be sure to check that episode out because it's a wonderful place to start using meditation to experience the personal growth you seek. So now you know some meditational techniques. Get creative. Start sampling the different ways to meditate and find the one that makes you feel the best. With practice, any form of meditation can be extremely effective. Set yourself up to win by choosing the one that works with your lifestyle so you are able to actually put into practice and have fun. We deserve to have fun in this life, yes? Thank you so much for joining me today as we explored some creative and expressive ways to meditate. And one more loving reminder I'd like to leave with you is that there is no wrong way to meditate, okay? And when you're beginning, it's okay to start with even just 3 to 5 minutes at a time. It's a gentle practice, so be gentle with yourself. If you give yourself some grace and give yourself some love, you will feel the presence of spirit. Because spirit is love, and love is spirit. Namaste, my dears. Thanks for watching. Don't miss out on a single thing. Subscribe below. And here's something else I think you'll enjoy. Namaste.